Baby, just vibe with me, yeah. Baby, just vibe with me, baby, just vibe with me, just vibe with me, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Wine Talk Wednesday with your boys, Luciano,
Jared,
Miller,
Diogo.
and welcome back to GG Podcast.
yeah.
Another in-person Wine Talk. This is our second one.
This is our second one.
Well, it's our kind of third one because we did one with Brandon.
Facts, you're right.
when
You're
you were,
right.
like, sick.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
This is
So,
this is
we
my
are
second
rolling.
recovering from the sickness.
So
but
it's
we're
it's
back.
our third Wine Talk Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed the in-person one. It's been doing good in the
Yeah.
feed and
Hope you guys
everything.
like that.
I hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
Make sure to leave some love and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's just start getting into the wines, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Start getting into it. I'll start off.
Start from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I got is a Bartentunora productability. It's a Moscato. So, and we're switching it up with white wine.
Yeah, white wine this week.
White wine this week. You want?
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's all.
I got the whiplash.
Got the whiplash.
Yeah, this is a Chardonnay from California from 2017.
Nice.
14%. I was looking for like 30 minutes in the liquor place because I was just like, damn, I don't know what to get.
So you're looking at alcohol percentage, or?
Yeah, no, I was looking at
Yo.
because we can't find out, man.
Yeah, you need to look at the flavors, bro. Oh God.
Facts.
I had to
We do.
I had to pick
huh?
up Miller's, so I got him
Yeah.
with another surprise. So
Oh, okay. Okay, we love to hear that though. All right. So, Jared hooked me up. This one actually looks kind of tough. I did ask for a Riesling. It is Trotamundos.
It sounds like Jay Tremendous.
It does.
That's also
Jay Tremondos.
Because I looked at it, and I was like, that looks like Jay Tremendous from the
It
side.
does. It
So I'm just
does.
gonna, like, pick it up.
And Tremundos. All right, but yeah.
pretty
So
big
it's a Riesling from Casablanca Valley. It's a 13%, and it's a nice little white. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens. And
Yeah.
Diogo, what you got?
I got a nice Pellegrino Escienza.
Product of where?
I think it's Italy.
Italy, I think.
Doesn't say. Oh, product of Italy. San Pellegrino. All right, yeah. That's
It sounds Italian as fuck though.
Sounds
flavored
Italian.
mineral water with natural
Pellegrino.
CO2 added. Tangerine and wild strawberry.
Ain't that crazy?
He said flavored water.
Yeah.
Get the
Oh, that's all right. All right, bet. Sounds
All right,
good.
bet.
All right.
All right, let's
So,
get-
let's get to it.
open.
Let's get
All right.
cracking. Let's get cracking.
I was gonna say, speaking of taking a piss in the middle of the night, sometimes it's dangerous because you might be like having a dream that you're pissing, like, but in reality you're just sleeping in your bed and you feel like, oh my god, this feels so good, and like
Yeah.
0.5
All right,
seconds,
let's see this pop.
you're actually pissing in your bed, and that's what's up.
Ooh. God damn.
That was spectacular.
Okay.
Because this one's getting a 10.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's solid.
Rate the pops there. Rate the pops.
I ain't gonna lie, Luch's was like at 8.5. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of hot. Yeah, that was pretty. Might even been a 9.
6.3.
Mine's like foaming. You see that?
Yeah, it's the ice.
Got a little. Oh yeah, it might be nice. Yeah.
Dude, why does your bottle look so fucking cool? What the fuck?
Thank you.
This should definitely just be an ASMR channel. Like, I'm just like, I feel like we should just stop playing. Yeah, in all honesty. Bro, I'll be drinking wine. I'll just go like this.
Welcome back to my ASMR channel.
Welcome back. It tastes like if you've been on the beach and you feel the wind blow on your face, and it gives you this nice.
Nah, yo, cut.
All right. Well, let's try this Bartenura Moscato.
Go for it.
Originated from the Moscato grapes, and it's got some peachy highlights. So let's see how it goes. And obviously, I added some ice.
Yeah.
Because that's what you kind of do with a little bit of white wine. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You able to do that.
A little bit of bubbly.
First sip.
Yeah.
It definitely has a little bubble to it.
Yeah, the Moscato.
How it tastes.
Second sip. It was fantastic.
Really?
That is a great like white wine. Like, it's so smooth, so sweet. You can actually taste the peachy highlights. You can taste the Moscato grapes. It's
Love that.
smooth all throughout the way, and really, really powerful in the flavor. I think I'm gonna have to rate that a 9.4.
Oh, bet. Wow, that's
Whoa.
really good. Wow. Okay.
That is an all-time high.
Is that your highest ever
That's
score for you
anyone's-
personally?
That's anyone.
I think it
Yeah,
might be.
anyone's. I
It's
think
a
that's.
nice-
I think
Last-
that's all time. Yeah.
Last
It's,
week I think I had like a 9.2 for mine.
Oh
It's called the Bartenura Moscato.
I'm definitely gonna try that out.
Yeah, I heard you had something pretty good when Stock was here actually too. You said you had something like pretty like 8.5 or something like that.
Oh,
9.2. That's what it was.
Oh,
Damn.
9.2.
Oh, okay. Bet. Wow. All right.
So I got the Whiplash, the Chardonnay, the Whiplash. It's got peach, apricot, and melon inside. So let's see. Looks very elegante. They say in Spanish.
Yeah. Whiplash for my favorite Negro.
He didn't like it. He didn't
No,
like it.
I do like it. I do like it.
Shit.
I just need a second to. It's actually quite smooth. It's actually pretty good. I just wish it was a little better. You know, the Whiplash. I like the name. It tastes fairly good. I'm not gonna lie. It's really smooth for a white wine though. It tastes like. Damn, how do I even describe it? Oh shit.
That's Whiplash. That's the Whiplash.
It did just actually give me a. I was like, oh shit. It tastes good. I honestly don't know how to explain it, but it tastes like pretty straight, smooth. Just gave me a little whiplash. Nothing too crazy. I'll give it like a 7.6.
Alright.
So it's not bad.
Solid.
Yeah.
Decent.
It's
It's
Yeah.
decent.
All right.
That's good.
It's undescribable though.
Interesting. But I heard that.
All right, let's see what you got. What is it? Trotamundos. Trotamundos.
Now that I put the ice in there, I'm
called
not gonna
tremendous.
lie. Should have put the ice after because now I feel like it's just mixed with water.
It's from Chile. Trotamundos. So that was good. Yeah. It's Spanish. Like
Trotamundos.
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 I tried to do the Italian word in Spanish, but did not. So it's like Bartenura. Bartenura. Like
Yeah.
something like that.
I see it.
Bartenura.
Whiplash.
Okay.
All right.
Bro, it comes from California, bro. It's just whiplash.
yeah. It's definitely some white ass shit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get on with this.
All right, yeah, man.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
smelling
you could try it.
smells actually pretty sweet. Actually smells decent. Let's see how it goes. Actually smells semi-sweet. So, and it doesn't really give much residue. So, it should be a little bit thinner. Very straightforward. Not too much taste that sits on your tongue.
Seem to like it.
I do. It's actually more or less of actually what I kind of said it might be. It's
Yeah.
actually a very good semi-sweet, very straightforward. It's very smooth going down. Very nice clear wine. not too bad. I would say really good with ice too. I'm a fan. Really good summer drink.
Like
I'd
that.
give it. That's an 8.4.
8.4.
Yeah, 8.4. You were close on it, but that's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'd bust that. I'm not even a
show
white
the
wine
viewers
kind of
what,
guy. Yeah, this is Trotamundos, and this is a very good Riesling.
8.4 from Miller.
8.4. Yeah.
Now, Diogo,
You know,
give us a little review of what you kind of going on.
The Pellegrino.
it's Pellegrino.
Tangerine and wild strawberry.
Tangerine and wild strawberry. Flavored mineral water, actually.
Yeah, get it right.
Ooh.
Get it correct.
Damn.
You like your vitamin water.
Hopefully the mineral community doesn't come at you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for real. Mineral community, cancel this, man.
I dare you.
All right. You know, it's just like, sure, everyday water, anytime you need some refreshing.
Really?
Fucking drink.
Is it every day though? That's
I
pretty
don't drink
expensive, isn't it?
I wouldn't drink.
Literally, like, if you're like going out or something, you just crack one of these right before. You're like, damn, You just start your night perfectly, bro.
Mm.
Drink it during the game, though.
No.
Just saying.
What?
Just saying. Get you water that you can drink during the game.
Yeah, that's what water is for. This is flavored mineral water. It's different.
It's supposed to be mineral. You're supposed to be getting minerals during the game. And it's flavored
Well.
too.
Ah, Jared, you're being a hater.
I'm just saying.
You're being a hater.
I might drink this during the game. You never know.
You're wildin'. Actually,
That's wild. That's wild.
no, well, not yes, but I will say I've been on a team. I can't say which, but I've been on a team where during practice we did have there was 3 Gatorade bottles that were filled with beer. They were filled with Miller Lights. Yeah, and
Oh, no, that's terrible.
we would be like we'd skate. It was like a chiller practice, and we had 2 days off. So, and then before like our whatchamacallit game, and like we were chilling, we were buzzing, and we had a mixer that night with a sorority, and yeah, so we got to it. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of practice, I was literally just like, oh god, I need water. And it was just like, I was like, why is it foaming? Like, I was like, wait, what? And then I see one of my teammates. He's like, and I was like, bro. And he's
Gotcha.
like, yeah, he's like, you like that, Millsy? I'm like, bro, nah. Like, I wanted water,
Yo, what? That sounds
Yeah.
like a funny name, bro.
bro. A lot of no.
It's dope, it's
I'm not
dope.
gonna lie. Yeah,
It's
my
easy
hockey
going.
name is definitely Millsy, like 100%. I also like
can
a
see
hockey
that.
thing is like you add IE like or like E into any name, like Shawnzy. I know like a bunch in it. I can name any name, like literally like any name, like you could put like E after it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Shorzy, Jonesy, like all those guys.
Wait, Diogo didn't even give us his rating.
Oh shit.
Facts.
I give it a solid 8.7.
Okay, bet. I like that. I like
8.7
that.
for the mineral water of Pellegrino, Tangerine. What is it? Tangerine and
Tangerine and wild strawberry.
there it is. There it is. Any mineral water people
Drinkers.
that love that, make sure
Yeah.
to check out
Don't
Pellegrino.
discriminate over here.
No, we don't. We got something for everybody. Something for y'all sober people
For
too.
you mineral
Yeah,
people.
of course, of course.
You rock people.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, you did.
Damn.
Where?
Yeah, don't even. What?
I don't know.
I will
about that.
say, Lush, your wine is spectacular.
Thank you.
Is it
It
really?
smells trash, but it tastes really good.
Interesting.
Like the smell got me kind of
I mean,
uncomfortable,
yeah.
but
Appreciate
the
you.
taste got me really comfortable.
Wow. Yeah, that smells like shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's pretty fucking bad.
It's not bad at all, actually.
It tastes really
Yeah,
good.
we're not
though.
smelling the same thing then.
It smells really good.
Wait,
Tastes great.
Oh my, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It smells
You're
Like,
good.
I
telling
could
me
chug
that
that.
smells good?
I could chug that.
Yeah.
I could chug that. Yeah, Jared, you be saying this crazy ass shit, bro. Like honestly, like, I could definitely chug that though.
Right out.
Yeah. Let me put it out. Let me put it out.
Right out.
All right. Well, let me try yours.
Yeah, you can try mine
the
too.
whiplash.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
What's your alcohol?
I know. Jared's got
Oh, but
14%.
yours
I
is-
don't know
yours is
why.
He
His
didn't
is
even
5%.
deny it.
Literally, yeah. He's like,
He's like,
yeah.
alright, yeah.
Yeah. What was it?
That's really good for a 14% wine. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Go for it.
All right. Well, this is the luxury we have when we do it
Yeah,
in person.
I love it.
This is the J Tremendous.
Yeah, I'd probably personally I'd rate Luch's at a 9.2
Yeah.
or 9.1 because I don't like it that sweet.
I will say though. His is only 5% alcohol.
Yeah, but it's like we're
It's
trying
still
to
a wine.
we're
isn't it?
trying to we're rating the taste of the flavor. We're not rating how fast we can get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
You always think about the alcohol.
yeah,
But
like
like, who wants to buy a 5% bottle of wine though? Like for
Well, I
like,
mean, no.
somebody that likes enjoying the taste of wine.
It's literally just trying the wine, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just
Well,
trying
why
to
are you
get-
such an alcoholic?
Not everybody's trying to get fucked up tonight.
That was the theme every single Wednesday.
No, that's all in your head, bro.
We need to start a foundation for Jared. Please get him help. For 99 cents a day, you could save Jay Tremendous.
We have a Patreon in the link below.
But no,
we're sending him to. Oh, never mind.
Out of the two wines, I do like his more smoother.
Yeah.
You try it yet?
No,
You gotta
let's see
try it. It's smoother than yours.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks darker, so I thought it was gonna be more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
A little heavier.
a little heavier, but it actually tasted smooth.
I like.
It looks smoother off the sides of the glass though. Like you can tell there's no like it doesn't stay on the sides of the glass. It doesn't
Yeah.
like have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
residue.
There's like no viscosity. I got that word for you like last
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that
Because you
shit.
said
Yeah.
that shit the
I
other day,
mean,
and I was like,
yeah, that's why
I'm gonna
Pino was
start using
like,
that a lot more.
yeah, facts.
I'm gonna start using that.
Ooh. Mm.
I like your taste though a lot more.
Yeah,
though.
your-
I think
your
I might.
flavor is
Mine
nice.
tastes really good. I like the semi-sweet taste, but I'm a bigger. I don't like sweet wines like that, but this is actually very good. I actually like that.
You want to trade?
Let me take another try. And let me see how I feel about that.
Deal or no deal?
You can get the whiplash if you like.
I'm thinking about it actually.
Are we gonna get a switch up here for the first time on
We're gonna get the
GG?
First trade.
I
First
need one
time
more. I
in
need,
one
I
talk.
need a double back. I need to spin the block. I need to spin the block.
It's been a block twice. Like I can't believe the bar. Oh, yo, that bar is so good, bro.
I don't know, man. Let me finish this glass. You can have the next glass of Trotromundos.
I bet.
All right.
All
I
right,
love the J.
I'll have the next. My next glass will be Whiplash.
I bet.
all right. Let's
fine.
let's get into
Yeah, the topics.
a little something here.
I love it.
Yeah, let's start getting to it.
So, recently, New Year's Eve, we did watch like Too Hot to Handle, and
Love it. Love
in
it.
the
And
past
Love
recent day,
Oh,
we
Love
have
Island.
watched Love Island as well.
Love Island
And
season 2 came
I
out.
was just wondering, do you guys think these reality TV shows are a reciprocation of what it is in the reality of the dating world?
So I will say, because personally, I've kind of ripped through. I've ripped through all of Too Hot to Handle, all 4 seasons. And watched Love Island a little bit too.
Yeah.
And but I will say, like, as much as I think it's obviously like reality TV, I do think there is a sense of real life stuff, because you will, like, even like I'll say, like, in the instance of Love Island, like, if you have like a couple you're with and then somebody else comes around and, like, you fancy them or whatever, like you need to be able to, like, because, like, that's real life, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't think that you can stick with your girl throughout like the whole show, or like, or, you know what I mean, throughout the whole show, but also like comparatively to real life,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like that means it's not that strong of a connection. So I feel like if somebody turns your head that fast when somebody else comes on to the show, you know, like one of the other girls come on, and you're instantly like the next day, boom, like, you know, all of a sudden you switch over. Like, I feel like that the relationship probably wasn't that good anyways, type of deal.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can relate. I feel like that's relating to the real world, but at the same time, I feel like there are certain people that are on the show that kind of just settle for who they're with, or like try to settle for the sake of the show.
Yeah.
So I think it's how each person approaches it. But from what I've seen in Love Island and Too Hot to Handle,
Yeah.
I think like there's definitely people that want the prize. But I would say majority of the people on the show, I think, are genuinely there for a connection, because I feel like you can only fake it so much.
Fucks, yeah.
They're all lonely people. I feel like or I don't know if they're lonely. I think they're just like looking.
Just miserable.
Yeah, probably. Like, in all honesty, like, how do you make it up on that show? Like
What did you say? It sounds
don't
kind
know.
of similar to me. Is that what you said? Lonely and miserable.
You're wild.
It sounds kind of similar.
Nah,
Is that what you
nah.
said?
Yeah.
You're wildin'.
I
No.
was gonna say though, like I feel you from that same perspective. Like
Yeah, that's
in the
funny.
shows, like you're kind of confined to a limited amount of people.
Of course.
And like you can only date those certain amount of people.
Yeah, to keep going in the show.
So, I mean, you kind of have to
Settle
lick
in a
with
sense.
someone, or else you get booted off.
Yeah.
But is that really like real life though? Like, I understand like you can switch people and couples and everything.
Yeah.
And that like is how it kind of connects in life. Like you can have someone like behind the other person's back in real life, and that's very common. But just the fact that there's only like maybe 5 other people that you can choose from, or 4 other people you can choose from, I feel like that sample size is just not big enough.
I'll bring up a different scenario though. Like, what if like I would compare it to like if you and your boys are really meshing with a friend group of girls, and
Like
you
in school?
only in school,
Yep,
and you
okay, I
only
was thinking about that
right
too.
right
Yep.
so your boys are only hanging out with those girls because some of the boys like those girls, and then all of a sudden like they are gonna bring you along, and you're like one of the boys, so you end up hanging out with those girls whole time. So instead of meeting other people on campus, which is, you know, there's thousands of people, you know, and, you know, but you only end up meeting and really talking to and getting to know these like couple of people, you know what I mean? You only end up meeting these 5-6 girls. So it's like, in reality, like, you have the option of thousands of people on campus, but your eyes are probably really set on those 6 girls. Then you were like, all right, my boy has that girl, my other boy has that girl. There's these couple girls I might be interested in. You know what I mean? So like, I do feel like there is like a relation to that, but I think like if you're like maybe outgoing enough, or you're like confident enough to like get out of your comfort zone, like you can like choose anybody you want, kind of deal, or like pursue, you know, anybody you want. But like, I wouldn't say that like it's an unrealistic scenario, especially for somebody that's maybe a little bit more quiet and passive.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of like, beggars can't be choosers, no weird shit, you know what I mean?
I think. What were you gonna say?
No, you go.
I was gonna say like that's a really valid point, but like in the shows, what if someone breaks up? You know, and like that group, like, you know, your boys hooked up with someone in that same girl group, and then someone else is hooked up with one of your boys in the same girl group, like, or the same guy group. What if one person breaks up? That could split the whole entire group, and that's kind of what happens in these shows too, right?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I guess that's almost similar in like reality TV shows and then actual real life. But I mean, like you said, like I feel like it's better to just venture off into what you prefer as a person.
But you know,
don't try to settle for what the group is going for. Settle for what you want.
I agree, but I think, you know, we've kind of talked about how I think guys, like, I feel like if you're a guy that walks up to a girl and like, you know, actually engages, you know, and talks to them, like, at any event or whatever, I think you're definitely a part of my. We caught that on cam. Diogo, you're not slick. Don't worry about it. You'll see it.
All right, bet.
So pretty much, I was gonna say, like, I feel like if you're a guy that does happen to like go out his way to like pursue other like girls and stuff like that, I feel like you're a minority. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's really, it's typical for guys to go after girls, but I feel like at the same time, like, if you really go out and like, if you're like, when you go out with your boys, like, 9 out of the 10 dudes in your friend group are not gonna go up to other girls. I'd probably say it's like 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's how I see it. If it was a group of 10 people, I think only 4 dudes would probably go after a girl, and like I think the other 6 would probably wait for somebody to pursue them in that way. So I think in that same aspect, I think a lot of dudes will just settle for whoever is like in their friend group or around them, immediate friend group, or like, the friends of friends type deal. So I don't think it will extend much past that if you're not like a guy that would like go out and do that. I don't know. What do you think, Luch?
I think you guys, said a lot about, reality TV show going into, the real world. But I also think that, reality TV to me is more planned out and everything, and how they do all the challenges, how they do different types of things, and how they set this up and that up, and how they could just kind of spice things up to make things more interesting. So in my eyes, it doesn't seem real life, because it's just like, it's more controlled environment.
Of course.
And they're in a more, like you guys said, like they're just few people, and they have to try to keep going on with the game and everything to stay longer. And in my eyes, like, the real world is like, you just have so many people out there to, get to know, experience. And, being in college, like, obviously, like you said, you have your friend groups and stuff, and you get to experience those people. But there's like, you also said that there's thousands of people around campus, and you
parties,
get, like, if you're
events,
like that type of person to be outgoing and confident in yourself, you obviously go out and do your thing and get to know others. But in reality, like, I think anyone that is confident in themselves and like love themselves, they obviously, if they're not introverted, or if they like are more outgoing, they would have a probably easier time like calibrating through the real world and like getting to know more people and more women and or more men.
And
exploring from there. But I think it's just like, I feel like in my eyes it's way like different, but I can see the other perspective of how it's like, it does kind of seem the same way, because they make it seem like the same way, like,
but it's still reality.
Like
TV type
it's like they just bring in the drama. It's like, that could have happened to me, like, this and that, and so it's like that's why they connect so much with so many people. Facts. It's like, they really get into it.
But what I will say though is actually, I'll say 2 things. For one, I'll say these people on the show are also there for like 3 weeks to a month. You know what I mean? Like, they're there for a month pretty much, and you don't really see much of that. You only see like the little conversations that they want you to see. Yeah. First of all, because like they're there with no phone or anything, and which is probably more real, which is probably more fake than real life, but like in a way more real. But at the same time, well, I still think it's reality TV, because you have challenges and all this like weird stuff that like forces people to like kiss each other, all this other stuff. But what I will say is, do you think that, like, we were both on sports teams, like, do you think that most of your friends probably got with people that were from like mixers or other sports teams, and that is an organized event, not by you? You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I met a lot of people through my team's mixers with other sororities and other girls teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of my friends did the same thing, but I feel like I don't know many of my friends like low-key outside of me, but like that really went out of their way to meet people that were not part of those sports teams or part of the events that were already set up for them. So that's how I feel like it's pretty much like the show, like in the show in that sense, where it's like, okay, you set up this group of people, you set up this group of people, and you have them hang out for one night, and then you see what happens, who connects. So like, do you feel like any of your boys like really went out of their way to meet people that were not athletes or people that did not show up to parties? You know what I mean? They might not have been an athlete, but they were at an event that was already set up preemptively.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like set up through different kind of groups, but mostly like, you know, my friends and my team, we usually like went to the bar, and that's where they would pick up like, you know, like talk to, you know, girls and all that type of stuff, and they could be from whatever type of sports team or even like not even play a sport. And that's where they would meet people, and you know, that's where like my perspective is like kind of just going out in the real like world and everything, and not like having so much of a controlled environment, but at the same time everybody kind of likes to go to the bar and everything,
so you know the
like,
people already,
you kind of know
like,
the people, but you don't know the people because there's so many people,
but
you know.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know,
and at the same time it's not like as comparatively the same thing, you know, like they are really controlling. You can just invite like a certain type of group, and you don't really know much of the team, but you might know a little bit, but it's not as like, you know,
and
that
there's more variety
and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why I don't see like too big of a similar thing.
Yeah,
but before anything, Diogo, what do you think? Because we haven't had any input from
I was
you.
just kind of listening because I don't really have a take on it, because like, you know, you guys go out to like bars and like mixers and all that stuff, and I don't do that, so that's why I was just kind of listening, you know.
Well, I mean, but you definitely have no. Real quick though, I mean, like, okay, still even in high school,
I know what you mean, like
even in high school, your friend groups like are your,
and then you see who like gets like who and like
exactly, because your friend groups usually mingle. I mean, what is your experience? Just let me know.
No, I know, like the other day, like it was just some of my boys and then like just some girls, and then like, you know, just like we all just like chilled and stuff. Like I understand like what do you mean like controlled and stuff, but like the shows are completely different, because like it's like the same amount of guys, same amount of girls, and then they just like,
well, how many guys were here and how many girls were here?
It was like 10 dudes, like 6 girls.
Okay, so yeah, 4 dudes get kicked off the island. It's like kind of the same deal, like in a sense. How many dudes linked up with girls?
2.
Oh, they're just yeah. Whatever. Yeah. But I see what you're saying, though. I see. No, I see what you're saying. It's obviously not the same. I'm not like
things like completely different.
Because in this, I would say obviously in this scenario, like it's like you have to match up. Yeah, so like that's the pressure on the show. So like that's why there's no pressure in reality.
And you have to mingle, because if you just sit back and like do absolutely nothing,
you're gonna get kicked off. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
If you do that at one of the hangouts and you just literally like just chill there.
It is what it is. It's not a big deal. Yeah. But at the same time, I do even feel like if you're like going out with like your boys like and stuff like that, and it's like, bro, like do something, you know what I mean? Like, get that shit, bro. Like, come on now, like da. Like, come on, like, there's a friend group of like 4 people, like, yo, like da. Like, come on, you know what I mean?
If you're with your group of guys, but you don't mingle with someone, you don't have to go to that same place. Like, even if you didn't get with someone else, like, you can go somewhere else, like the next night. Yeah. So that's where it's different from these reality shows. In that sense that you're not confined to that one place for a certain amount of time. That's just one difference I think of. Also, when you were saying, I agree with you, like, they really force things, like, the host came on and was saying, like, oh, if you choose to stay single, if this person walks down single, they'll be paired up with you. But who's to say that you guys still have to be paired up, even if you both are single at that point? You don't have to be. But these shows are saying, like, oh, if you both walk down separate, like, without anyone else, then you have to be paired together.
But do you feel like there is a social pressure that is, I mean, as a male, do you think there is a social pressure for sexual engagement or any type of like or like social engagement, like for dudes that are quiet? Because I feel like if you have a dude that's quiet in your friend group, I feel like you do tend to, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like you're like, bro, go get that, go do that.
I'm thinking about me, my case scenario. Like, of course,
I'm thinking about think about your team, like your group of people, not just you. Because like I think we're definitely like I think we're all on a different page. Like I think we all have our confidence, and like we can all mingle with people that are outside of our friend group. I think like relatively, like we're all very confident people. Like we can do that. But I'm just saying like this is a
necessarily go out of their way to like
exactly because that's not
that's not their record. You know?
And that's also like, let's be honest, like that's a majority. I don't think a majority of dudes, I don't think are going all in, like going up to people. I think maybe it's a 50-50. I'll give it that. But like, I don't think it's like majority of dudes are like always going up to girls and talking to girls that are outside of their like friend group and like going outside of their comfort zone and like talking to people that they've never talked to before. And I think I've just seen that in my experience. But like, I don't know. I do want to hear like your side of that.
I think for someone that hasn't, it depends on what their values are. Like if they feel like they need to, or if they want to be someone that wants to get active.
Give me an umbrella. Like give me an umbrella term. Like overall, very general sense. Like just like what do you think that? What do you think that it would be comparatively for somebody that's a little bit more quiet and a little bit more confident? Do you think that it would relate in the same way to, I guess, just being in a friend group where instead of it's the show telling you to go couple up with somebody, it's your couple of confident boys that are telling you go couple up with that person? Because a lot of those quiet dudes, it's not like, I don't really think that it's like they don't have a match. I think it's also that they're just more scared to go say something. So I think that's why the confident dudes in the group will probably try to wingman you or try to like engage you and try to push you over and be like, hey, you can do that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like that's what that's what I think I've seen. But like I do see your side of things where it's like they're also just, people just don't match, you know what I mean? And like, and there's no problem with that. So like if you like don't have a match, like there is no problem with that, and you can just like take a step back and like just be reserved.
I've also seen it part too. Like I've been friends with people that have like no desire to go after girls. Mm-hmm. They literally expect girls to come up to them, but they have no absolute desire to go up to them at all.
But do you think they want girls, or do you think they're just like trying to play that role? Because I think there's a very
really
big
know
difference.
that though, huh?
I personally can't know that from their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say from my perspective though, like I know that I've had my fair share of girls, right? Mm-hmm. So I've had my moments where I know I can go up to girls, but like I don't necessarily need to. Yeah. Like right now in this moment, I don't need to. Yeah, of course. So like I'm not gonna go out my way and just be like, oh, like you know, like savage around. Mm-hmm. But there's people that have never like been in that position to go out, like be in that dog type of mode. You know what I mean? Of course. So from their perspective, honestly, I don't know. Like maybe it's just like something that they don't want to do. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's something that you know they never think that they can do. Mm-hmm. But it, like you said before, it's like a confidence. Like
yeah, it's really like it really depends on like what they want and what they communicate to you as well. Mm-hmm. Like if you guys are boys, you guys communicate like, hey, listen, like I like her, but like damn, I don't want to pursue her. You know, I don't have that confidence, whatever. Yeah. Like they obviously won't say it, but they'll say it in a different way. Thanks. And you'll be like, oh yeah, and like no, you could get her, bro. Like you can get her for sure, bro. Thanks. And then you try to help them out a little bit here and there. Like I get those situations for sure, but there's others where they don't like to communicate that kind of personal stuff because they don't want to get like neglected or rejected. you know.
And I
so
think,
it's like, yeah, exactly, judge. Like they don't want to get judged.
you see that
so
on
it's
the
harder.
show though.
It's hard
because like I feel like that's one thing that you do see on reality TV that's like kind of different, because I feel like I 100% agree where like you can only know what your boys tell you, and you can only go off of 100%. Like if your boy tells you, like even if they're a quiet passive person, they could be like, yo, like I kind of like that girl, like, but I'm like kind of scared to talk to her. And I could be like, yo, like, can you like, you know, like help me out type of deal. Or you might just be like, yo, like I'll help you out.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But I also think that in those situations, I don't think, like you said, like people will not say something because they feel neglected. But I think in like reality TV, like they have those like times where they just get to the camera alone. And like I feel like I've seen it on like the show a bunch of times where it's like, you know, they tell their girl or something, and then they go to like the individual camera when they're alone, and they're like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this girl, I ain't gonna lie, like it's kind of weird. And they go back to the girl and they're like, yeah, no, we're fine, like it's chill.
But also with the reality TV show, you can't really trust the people that you just met, like the boys, exactly. So you can't really trust so if you say something to them, they might use that against you to get with that certain type of girl. You know what I mean?
So you want to be careful type of deal?
You really want to be careful.
Yeah. No, I
and
agree with
it's
that.
like, that's what it, you know, they're kind of like, you know, that's why they feel better talking to the camera.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
they do this and that, and
100%.
they feel scared to like kind of just like, I guess.
True, yeah, the camera, bro. They say everything to the camera.
say everything.
They know that
When they're
the
alone,
producer or whatever is not going to
watch.
say anything.
They can't watch.
But like these guys, they have to be a little bit more reserved because they have no idea if they're
Because
gonna say
everyone's
it or
playing
not.
the game.
Yeah, they have
Everyone's playing the game. Yeah, exactly. That's why you can only really trust, you know, who you hang out with, who you're close with, and you'll figure out who is, you know, the snake out of the group, like saying everything to whatever, and you know, it's a matter of just like trial and error, I guess, you know, experience in life and just going through it and
100%.
figuring out what you can do. But what do you guys think about like when you know, obviously we've been through like different friend groups in our lives. What do you think about like people like you know, saying shit behind your back that you guys like felt like you trust in the group, but they say it to like other people and you're just like, damn, bro, that's like, it's like out of nowhere, man. It's not on. Press it, yeah. You know, it like, you know, like snakes, unfortunately. Like what Drake always says.
Cut it.
Cut it. Cut it. Okay, but
Definitely
okay.
cut it at that point, because
Okay.
like, you never know, like they could act like so superficial, like not superficial. They could act totally different to your face. At that point, you know, like they act totally different to your face, and then the next thing you know, like they're talking behind your back, about something else. Those just aren't your real people that you need to be hanging around. You know what I mean?
100%. But you know, I think I 100% agree with that, because like honestly, like my whole thing is like being straight up and honest. You know what I mean? Like be straightforward type shit. Like I'm not a passive aggressive, like, you know what I mean? Like being that weird. I hate people that are passive aggressive more than anything. Like I swear to God, like that shit pisses me off. Like dead ass, like you're gonna throw like shady little low blows or something like that. But like I see what you're saying, that's aspect, but I will say I still have met people that like they're really good friends with other people, but like, you know, like I think it's like friends fight sometimes too. You know what I mean? Like like you don't have to agree on everything. You know what I mean? Just because you guys are friends, like does not mean you guys have to see eye to eye on every single thing possible.
Yeah.
One of my like boys, honestly, like I randomly have like once in a while, like I'll have like a dispute with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's like there's no beef with it, you know what I mean? Like it's like it definitely could get type heated, like just a little bit, but like we always like take it back a little bit. But like I think it's like I wouldn't mind if like he talked to somebody else and was like Miller doesn't see eye to eye with me on that point, because it's like it's not like you're talking
Yeah, it is different.
Yeah,
That's different from saying like some shit about you though.
but
Like,
that
not-
is saying some shit about me though, because in one aspect, like he is saying I think I'm right and I think he is wrong, you know what I mean? because I think some people, bro, you can't
That's
agree
the
on
same
everything.
shit that he would
you know
say
what
to
I
your
mean?
face, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
I-
You're
I-
right. You're
you
right.
guys
Because
are- I think
you're right.
I was talking about
Something
like
that you
people
wouldn't
like that
say.
are out of the group, you know,
Nah, yeah,
like
yeah.
saying shit to like pretty much random friends of theirs,
yeah,
like
yeah.
outside
You were
the
talking
close
about,
group.
like,
But
you
that's-
say some shit to them. You're like, yo, keep this between us.
Yeah,
and then
keep-
they go telling everyone. You're like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, and
Nah,
then you try
nah.
to figure out
I
who the
was-
fuck is like.
I
you know.
wasn't. No. That's betrayal. That's
Betrayal.
betrayal.
Yeah,
no.
that's fucked up.
No, I'm thinking it's no. I think
That's
it's
what I
di-
was
I
thinking.
think
That's
it's
why I said cut it.
okay. Well, I'm talking.
That's why he was
I'm
like,
talking
cut
about
it.
something else. Okay, I'll talk about something else. I'm talking about like it's not like, bro. If somebody said like keep it between us and you didn't keep it between us, like that's straight betrayal. Like your clips, like
Yeah,
100%.
that's fucked up.
But I'm saying like it's literally just like in a general sense, like because you were saying in a very general sense, you didn't really say like it's like something was that had to be kept secret. You're saying it's just like in general, like if somebody is saying something like quote unquote behind your back, like and like even though anything behind your back like sucks dick, bro, like 100%, like that shit is not sweet.
Yeah.
But I do have to be a realistic and like like people have probably said shit behind my back about me without me knowing, you know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
and it's definitely shit that like I wouldn't fucking like, but I'm also not gonna fucking like bitch and moan about it because like I don't see eye to eye on you guys with that shit. Like to say that like, bro, like I love you boys, like everything, you know what I mean? But like in everything, like everybody, but like to say that like nobody has ever said like one little minute bad thing about each other, like it's almost like ridiculous, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's be completely honest, you know what I mean? Like I feel like everybody's been like, I don't maybe like that thing, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that it's like that, but I'm just saying there's small things you might not even say it to other people, but you think about it, you know what I mean? Maybe you've said it to somebody that's random because they have no effect on the group, you know what I mean? It's small stuff like that, which is like it's I understand it to a certain extent where it's like everybody just doesn't see eye to eye, and I could still come back and like if I just want people to be honest with me in all honesty, like if there is something wrong like in my like aspect, like I'll be like, yo, like I would rather you have you tell me, you know what I mean? Like bro, like let me know, because like I'm not gonna like I'll take constructive criticism, you know what I mean? I want to learn, I want to be a better person type shit, but at the same time, like I will understand if like some people aren't upfront people, you know what I mean? And like I
they get
hate
scared
it.
of
I ain't gonna lie.
confrontation as
They're
well.
scared of confrontation, and I hate that. I'm not gonna cap because like I hate
Like,
passive aggressive shit.
Just for example, like with our group, like
Mm-hmm.
we actually say things that we don't like or we
100%.
dislike, like
We're very
like
upfront.
some things that we don't like each other in the group or we like in each
I'm
other
gonna
in
get
the
some of
group,
this.
Yeah, go ahead.
we literally just say it right up front, like,
100%.
bro, we don't like this and that, like why are you doing
Yep.
this and that,
Exactly.
like, come on, bro.
See, that keeps everyone
And
honest.
it keeps everyone
Keeps
everyone
everyone honest.
100,
Yeah,
bro. It keeps
100%.
everyone honest.
Keeps everyone
And
Yep.
that's when you're like, yo, these are my fucking guys. They're trying to put me
100%.
on the straight
Yep.
path.
Yep.
Yeah, when you can straight up say something to someone's face and be like,
Facts.
they're not gonna take it personally.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
Be like,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I
Because
guess.
you think about it yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what?
100%.
Like, because we
Nah,
take
yeah.
each other's perspectives. Like, oh, you know what?
100%.
You might be right.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I
I
gotta
feel like
think
we've
about
even,
it differently.
I think we've already had those moments
Yeah,
within
we've
our
already
group,
had, yeah.
where it's like I've been like definitely like straight up with like some people in this group, and I've been like, yo, like that's not it, da da da,
that's not
and
cool.
like and vice versa, you know what I mean? Like vice versa, been like, yo, like that's not it, bro, like this and that, and I'm like, yo, like like I hear
Yeah,
you
yeah,
around
yeah.
that, you know, I'm like, like I definitely understand. So that's why I do love our friend group for that reason, that we're like very like straight up and honest
Straight up.
people.
Yeah.
Keep everything between us.
100%. Yeah, facts.
Literally,
I
like,
mean,
we
like,
just,
I
like-
feel like everything's like,
Yeah,
we're
the
definitely
fucking
like,
boys,
there's
bro.
nothing that like I will say that like, like escapes the group type shit. You know what I mean? Like, if like,
I
if
don't want to hurt
something's-
my boys, Like, I don't
Nah,
want to, like,
exactly.
if they didn't tell me, like, because,
Of course.
like, even if they didn't even say, like, keep it close to us, like, I wouldn't, like, go out of my way to go
Facts.
say something,
Facts. 100%.
Like, and if they even said, like, oh, it just could be as close to us, bro, I immediately try
It
to
was
forget.
already known.
Bro,
Yep.
try to forget, never remember about it
100%.
again.
100%. 100%.
So you never tell that secret, you never
Nope.
tell whatever they
Nope.
say. That's
Exactly.
it. It's
Exactly.
gone. It's gone forever.
Bro, that's just that I go
And
to
when
the
they bring
grave.
it up, then it comes back.
Exactly.
It's
Like,
like,
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You said that shit was lit.
Goes
No,
back.
but
It
other
comes
than
back
that,
to
if you don't
like,
say
oh, yeah, I
something-
remember you
exactly.
telling me that. That was pretty dark.
But if you
man.
don't
I'm
say
like, I'm
nothing about
sorry
it,
that,
yeah,
man.
I'll take it to the grave. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I'll take it
exactly.
to the grave. Like, I 100%, and I believe that with like our friend group right now. I will 100%
bro.
believe that. Like, I think like everything that does stay between us does stay between us. I
Yeah.
feel like we do have a very open relationship, and the fact that we are very honest with each other.
Yeah. And we can really like banter with each other as
we
well.
we
Like,
have
that's
really
what it
good
is.
banter.
Like we have
honestly.
really good,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
the last podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, fuck. Like,
What?
fuck everyone.
Wait, what?
The last podcast was with Tyler
Oh,
saying that.
yeah,
well,
facts.
It started with you talking about like to Diogo was
Yeah.
like, oh, so you guys didn't make anyone and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
Diogo
yeah.
went. I don't know what you said.
Yeah, you know, I was talking about.
It's not even that.
What was
bad.
your-
It was like, you know, I didn't say anything to anyone. I
No,
was just saying
he
for
was
me.
just saying in general
Yeah.
for
It was-
himself.
Yeah, but it was funny, though.
I was speaking rhetorically, you know.
Yeah.
And then Tyler was like personally,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, he took it to another level.
But that's some shit that
But
like
that's
I
what
think
Tyler does. He
Yeah.
loves to like stir.
he does.
the pot.
But I think that's also like part of like the honesty in our friend group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
I
is,
think
it is.
that's like exactly. I think
yeah.
I don't know if it's like
100%.
just state like we know each other's tendencies,
No,
but I
it's
think it's
more
like,
like
we can accept each other's like criticism of each other
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a funny sense, and we can
Yeah.
just take
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean?
definitely.
Like
'Cause you
Tyler
know.
said that, and I don't think like nobody took it to heart. You know what I mean? Like
Except for
like I don't. Yeah,
Sure,
It's good
you didn't
good
take it
content.
hard.
I didn't take it to heart, but like.
Honestly, it's good.
It was
content.
mostly towards.
Yeah, but I almost did too. I am not gonna cap. I am not gonna cap. Yeah,
Looked
Me
at
and
each
Mo
other.
Definitely looked at each other. You're like, oh.
yeah, we did. Okay, we definitely did.
And then
I was
Ty
like-
was like, "That's not directed to Miller." And I was like, "All right,
Yeah.
all right, come on." Like, if I was with him, like I wouldn't care. But
no,
like,
man.
it's
But it's like all jokes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, but at the same time, like we can, like, even though it's jokes, we can seriously say that to each other and be
Yeah,
like,
literally.
yo, like you could do better in a way, but that's in
Yeah.
a joking way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we're honest with each other, so
No,
I
we
do
are.
like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's glad. Like I'm very,
100%.
Like it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm very grateful and
Yeah,
happy that we found like our group.
100%. Yeah, I feel that.
It's really nice
100%
to
feel
like.
that.
It just happened so naturally too. Like I just
For
met
real.
this fucking
I
dude.
think
like,
that's so crazy.
last year, bro.
Yeah.
I met this dude last year, and we're like fucking this.
Yeah,
like, we're
bro.
close. Like,
It's actually so crazy
It's
because
insane.
it's so.
But I
it's
met him.
so
I met him
wild.
like a few years ago as well. Like just once, like here and there.
2
We just
years
talked
ago.
here. It was like 2 years ago at Tyler's apartment in that Sacred
that
Heart.
was that was February of last year.
Was it?
No.
No, I think we.
We didn't plan the Miami trip yet.
No, it was like a year before that.
2022.
2021.
2021.
Was it 21?
Yeah.
Was it 20? Oh my
21.
god, bro!
It
It
was 21.
seems so like
I thought it was
close.
last
I know,
year.
I know.
All
Well,
right, so 2
technically-
years ago, I
I thought
guess.
it was like 6 months ago.
Bro, it's technically
Well,
only a year and a half.
yeah, it's only
like
been a year and a half,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
It was
A year and a half.
And it's
It was
low key
almost-
only barely a year and a
It's
half
almost
because we went in like
yeah.
August.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was August. Yeah.
Yeah, we went in August, so it's like low key like a year and like 4 months, 5
Bro,
months.
it's crazy how like we all just like congealed.
Yeah, bro. I remember. You know what's so funny? Actually, like I'm gonna bring it back to
But
that.
quick question.
Go
though.
for it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Good.
Diogo, what do you feel about like all that?
See that thigh touch?
He loves it. He did love it.
I did.
I just wanted to ask Diogo before we get
Yeah.
into anything. Like,
Yeah.
what do you feel about your, that aspect of having someone out of the group growing, up in your experiences, and to kind of like snake you behind your back or like doing something.
Oh yeah, no. So like,
Have you
I-
experienced
like,
it?
Have
have
you
I
experienced
experienced
it?
like
Yeah.
snakiness?
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like everybody's
Um,
gotten a little bit of that in different friend groups.
I don't really know, cause like I always like keep myself reserved because I
Uh-huh.
don't really like trust people like fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like you like even though you know people, you still like
Never know.
know people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Okay.
So that I don't know. I like to like obviously I'm like open, but I like to keep myself reserved at the same time.
And keep your walls up a little bit.
Yeah, 100% at all
Mm.
times.
So like you really like firmly.
Oh
like,
yeah,
just
yeah, and
grounded
then
with the
once you
people.
like but like once you trust that person, you know, like once they tell you things, then you like just doesn't even matter what you're telling them. And you're
It's just
like,
natural,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
just natural.
Yeah.
Then that's when I like I'm
I
like
see.
cool with it and
Damn,
everything.
the real.
Yeah.
Kind of relating to like what you said
cool,
earlier,
yeah.
like kind of go with the flow and like if they are like cool like that, like you will feel that way. If not, like you know,
really
you'll
feel
keep the
everything
walls
out,
up.
bro. It's
No,
just
you're
like-
right. I
It is a
100%
vibe,
feel
isn't
that.
it?
That's what I'm saying.
It really
like,
is.
It's like that's why I always think of a friendship as a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you can't be open off the gate like in a relationship either.
Yeah.
Because then they're gonna be like, the fuck.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna be like, yo, this guy. What?
I think it's always like
You know
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
100%.
So it's like it's like a two-way street too. Like you always gotta be real with each other. You gotta tell each other the truth and shit. You know.
Yeah.
And then like that's when you like really find out like who they are. And shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
'Cause I think there's always like definitely like in like friendships, like I feel like you have that like surface level humor, and then like once you get to know each other, like the humor changes to what you guys really are into. You know what I mean? It can get dark or it can get like corny. You know what I mean? It could be puns. You know what I mean? Like whatever that type of humor may be.
Yeah, the
like,
humor
all of a
gets
sudden,
wicked.
yeah, like wicked, bro. Like
You know, a friendship or relationship is good when not everything is peachy. Like when not everything is like happy and good, and you know, like you're not trying to please the person, but like when you're being yourself and like you feel that realness behind it. That's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, because there's been times when like I've been with a girl specifically, and it's like you kind of try to force it to be good, and it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? And then it just like cuts off. Like things just cut off, and it's just like, damn. All right. Well, now I know like I should have been a little more myself in order for us to grow. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a big part of understanding. Like I said, not everything is peachy, like in a friendship or relationship. So
Yeah.
and it's the same thing like with your
Yeah.
boys. Like not everything's gonna be peachy. Like not everything's like we get mad at each other when we plan something out and then like something changes. Like you know, at a certain time, it's like, all right, come on, like bro, like at least tell us, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
We've gotten better with that.
at least answer in the group chat or like you know what I mean, like fuck.
who would do that?
Like shit, like fuck.
And we're able to play around with it as well, you know, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? But,
It's not as serious, but you know,
yeah.
we just gotta understand each other's like
Yeah.
No, definitely.
But I think even that like small little thing, like I do like the fact like even though I'm working on it, at the same time like you guys are upfront and honest with me, like bro, like we need you to like answer the group chat a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not like, fuck, like why are these guys getting on my ass? You know what I mean?
That's what I like about you.
Yeah,
You
like,
are
I'm
showing
like-
effort. You
Yeah,
are
he's like,
showing
bro, I'm
effort.
sorry. Every time he's like, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
so
Like, honestly,
sorry,
like,
bro. I didn't like I fucked up. Like I know I fucked up.
But
Then
That's
from my
bad.
perspective, I see exactly how you operate, and
Yeah.
you don't even answer like different people. Either.
You saw my phone.
No,
you
I
saw my phone.
Tinder. I saw Snapchat. I saw
Instagram.
He don't answer
my text
no
messages.
one. He don't answer.
No. Yeah, no, that's
one.
actually a fact.
Like you're not special. You're not
I'm
special.
sorry. I have 10 unread text messages. I have 8 unread Instagram messages. I have 8
Billy.
unread Snapchats,
It's
and then I
kinda-
have 64 unread iMessages from whatchamacallit, like the other messaging app, whatever. But
It's gotten to the point where I'm like, Miller, there's so many hot girls that are messaging you. What are you doing?
I know.
And it's just like,
I just don't care.
at least we're not the only ones.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
Bro, if I was
alright,
answering
alright,
these
alright.
girls over you guys, like that'd be crazy. Like that'd be crazy. I'm
like
not
I would
gonna lie.
understand in the same sense, like you're getting to it, but like
Nah,
now
I
I
would
understand
not.
even more. It's just like you're just not
Exactly.
on your phone.
I'm just
Like,
not on my phone, bro.
yeah.
I literally,
So it's like
I go home, I take my phone, I go, mink,
So it's
and
like
I
a
just
comment-
and I just go on my computer, and I'm like, all right, Love Island.
It's a I'm like, me personally, I'm like, it's a combination of like, come on, bro, answer your phone, and then it's also a combination of, I understand you.
Yeah.
And it's like I get you, so it's like all right.
But now I'm starting to understand that texting is not
When
not
Luch
the way
calls
to go.
me,
So I have
I
you have
answer
to call.
every time.
Not it.
Every time I call now.
Yep.
Every
Phone
time
calls
I
are
call
better.
him.
Every time he calls,
Because it gets to it like this, bro.
Yeah, because then you literally can say everything about
Everything.
everything in 5 minutes.
like
and then
that.
you
I'm a
don't
big
even-
And then
call
we're
person.
done.
We're
Yeah,
done.
done.
Luch
And
calls
that's it.
me. No, bro.
You're like,
I
all
called
right,
him
plan
earlier
figured out.
today, but
Know
Luch
what I'm
called me
doing,
earlier-
know what I'm doing for the next like 2 weeks, and then you're like, all right, good.
Bro,
So you hang up the phone.
100%, bro.
You're like,
They
all right, I'll
literally-
see you later. That's it.
They'll be texting in the chat like mad, and then like even Luch will text me personally, and usually I'll even try to text Luch personally because if he texted me back like personally,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try to text him personally. But at the same time, if like he'll do that, like because I just don't even look at my phone, bro. I just like I do not care, bro. Like I don't look at my phone, and then like Luch will call me, and I'll be like, oh shoot, like I'll instantly pick up type shit,
Yeah.
and then we'll get like Luch will tell me the rundown. I'll be like, all right, bet. Yes,
I'll
yes,
be there.
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm there. Heard that.
Yeah.
Or yo, I can't like, push back. Da da da. We'll figure it out like that.
And
bro.
then we add Jared to the group chat. We
Yep.
add everybody. whoever
Exactly.
can
Yeah,
be
exactly.
ringing
So like
it.
I'm.
And then
like, the
when one
calls.
person comes, I was like,
Yeah.
we get to each other.
Like literally, it went from literally the group chat today was like I literally like barely read the group chat and I was like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. I was like, bet. I was like, I all of a sudden Luch texts me this and that, and then like I get a call and it's like, I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up? Da da da. It's like, all right, can you be ready in like 30 minutes? And I'm like, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, but like if you call me, like, yeah, bet. Like I'm with it. I'm just like, I just don't look at my phone to like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be on my phone texting all day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not about it. Like that's it.
Are you and your boys like that?
Yeah, I like to call a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a good texter as well.
You're a good texter.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, that's
I'm just an all
That's good
around,
looks.
all time amazing person. So.
Yeah.
Same. Like I worked on that as well. Like
Yeah.
I've been really good at my texting.
That's a good
I'm,
look.
I'm a good texter, you know.
I worked on it and then like I went all the way back. Like no, because I had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend and I was like she used to fuck me up for that shit. Like you need to answer my text, and I'd be like, I'm so sorry, I'm not on my phone. Like, and I'd be like, my babe, like look at my like screen time, and my screen time would literally be like an hour and 45 minutes every day.
Yeah.
Like, I would
That's
just
good.
not. That's great.
That's great.
bro.
But
Like,
it's also
yeah, like it would literally be like my average was like 2 hours and 15 minutes, like
That's
all the
really
time.
good.
Yeah, so I never use my phone. Like,
right now.
yeah,
It's probably like 5 hours.
yeah,
of filming.
yeah, of course. But like, I'm just like that makes sense. But I used to. It's really around that time, and like I had to like go all in. Like, bro, I had to like work my hardest to just get this text and back, and then. Ooh, was that a moment? Or
I
Okay.
felt his hand and I was like,
All right.
Can't believe.
yeah,
that
wait,
happened.
what are you about to say? Get his mic.
I've been on phone 7 hours today.
That's exactly what I'm
Wow.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't even
What
seem
was
that
your
long.
what's your average?
my average?
Yeah.
Let's look.
I'll see what my average.
I was
is.
gonna say I'm trying to get on that. Like I don't text that many people either,
Yeah.
but
Mine's probably a little bit higher right now because I've been on TikTok a little
when I
bit.
do text people, I just start texting them like how I would talk to them.
What is it,
I'm
Diogo?
always on my phone editing.
Mine's about to fuck you up.
Nah, mine's 7.5, bro. That's my
Yeah, that's your average.
my average.
That's crazy.
My daily average is an hour and 35 minutes.
Wow.
Like that's how much I do not use my phone, bro. Like I'm telling you,
I spent 2 hours on TikTok, bro.
that's more time that I spend all day, like on my phone.
And then the day before, I spent 4 hours on TikTok. Nah, bro.
I be doing that sometimes
I'm
though.
a bored person, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bored
I
person.
put a
There's no way that's possible.
I put a limit on my TikTok. I put a screen time limit on my TikTok.
Wait, nah. All right.
6
Mine's 6.
Nah, you gotta see all activity. Let's look at this. That was 10
Mine's
hours, 9
also-
hours.
10
The only reason-
hours?
The only reason it says that your average is like lower is because your day just started. All right, 10 hours.
The week
and
just
9
started.
hours.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm also on
10 hours and 9 hours
Yeah,
is
but
crazy.
he's doing a lot of things.
I'm on
though.
Instacart for
Yeah,
2 hours
facts.
37.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. No, that's
I'm on
different.
GarageBand for 2 hours making beats. I'm on my clock for an hour. Maps for an hour.
How are you on your clock for an hour? You're faded.
Wait, what? How are you on your clock?
Are you drunk? Like, what are you? How are you on your clock for an hour,
I
bro?
don't get that one. I'm not.
Nigga, looking at the time way too much.
Maps an hour. That's
I'm on my message for 44 minutes.
Yo, he's on. He's on. He's on
Set
Safari.
alarms all night.
He's on.
must set a stop.
He's on Safari for 32 minutes. Yeah, what's he doing on Safari for 32 minutes?
You know that shit's on private.
Those are my sex stories. Those are my sex stories.
No, but I literally like that's why I literally just pulled it out and like that average was even lower than I thought. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, my average is literally I don't pick up my phone, bro. Like, I really an hour and a half. Like, that's crazy.
Mine is probably like close to like 3 hours because I have to like look at my phone.
Yeah, of course. I think
clips.
my usual average or like when I was using my phone a good amount, like it was probably like around like 3.5, like 3.5 hours, is like really solid. Like,
so I also try to go.
awesome.
I try to go on TikTok to find trends that we can like. Hop
I agree.
on and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So it's like.
I like TikTok sometimes too. Like,
And then it's funny. It's like, oh shit, you know, and I get lost a little bit. I'm like, oh wait, I gotta get busy.
That's the rabbit hole. That rabbit hole I hate.
Yeah,
But
it really,
I
bro,
hate
because
it.
once something gets funny, it's like you start staring at it more, and then the algorithm really fucks with you. It's like
It gets
you
you.
get another funny video, and then another funny. It's like, bro, what?
Bro, that's why I'm not.
serotonin.
Bro, I set time.
It's crazy,
I set
bro.
time limits on Instagram and TikTok for
That's
myself.
smart. That's
I set an or I think I had them at 45 minutes, but I think I have them at 45 minutes for Instagram and an hour for TikTok.
That's smart.
Yeah,
I should
because
do that.
I can't, bro. I can go on TikTok and like, especially if I'm any type of intoxicated, like I can be on TikTok for hours.
Yeah.
And like it always gets me, bro. And I'll swipe past the lady that says, "Are you tired right now? You should really get off TikTok and get a snack." I'm like, shut up. You know what I mean? Like I don't care, bro. So like that's why
I've
with
never seen that before.
I've seen that. I've seen
you
that.
haven't been on TikTok a lot, then.
No, he
I don't
hasn't.
go on
Bro,
TikTok.
because I think
have
it's like
to
an
try
hour.
to for
I think
trends
it's like
at
an
least or
hour
something.
or an hour and a half, and then like you get that notification. It's like,
Damn.
you've been on TikTok for a little while now. Do you think you should chill? And I'm like, shut up.
That's pretty good though. Like
That's kind of cool.
It does work.
To that point.
Oh, but yeah, it works.
It does work sometimes.
It works sometimes. Sometimes annoying, but it
It's
works.
like, yeah,
sometimes.
you're right.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I just put it down.
No,
I'm like,
you're
I
right.
can't-
No,
I can't
facts.
do it.
It does work sometimes where I'm like, oh shit, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, shut up. Yeah, exactly. No, but I will say that's why I actually did well, because honestly it was during my semester like at school where I was like, I need to get more work done. I'm like bugging, just chilling on TikTok, and like I was like, holy, I need to get more work done. Like during the day, I'm literally like spending my time doing nothing. You know what I mean?
I think we'll end it off there, huh? All right, well, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the Wine Talk Wednesdays. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and leave any suggestions down below for any type of videos in our main channel, Team Pretty Boy, or any
GG
suggestions
Podcast.
for GG Podcasts,
Yeah,
like
sir.
any type of stuff.
Follow everybody's handles, of course.
Make sure to follow all our GG handles. Make sure.
Jay Tremendous. Make sure you follow him.
Make sure you follow Luch. Yep, Luch's got his
Luch on YouTube.
channel up.
Yeah,
Yep,
my
we got some
Luciano
really
account.
nice vlogs.
And
Definitely look at it.
And we'll see you on the next one, eh?
All
right.
Instead.
Peace.
Motivate to let go. Everything is natural when I'm with you, babe.
Is music to my ears. The way you hop up on it, I'll let you take
Music to my ears. Hey, wait, hey, whoa, hey, oh, hey, cut.
Freestyle. No,
I let the bad bitches wanna. I'm playing.
She said she liked the Giants, so I showed her my dick.
yeah.